Did you see that? I was hoping no one did. Hey, St. Joe's, it's Father Sahd. I was so intent on reading I Heard God Laugh by Matthew Kelly. You know that book we got at Christmas? That I just walked right into one of these stands. I'm a klutz. Well, I was really intent on reading this book, not only because it's good, because it is, but also because starting this Lent, we're going to use this book to learn how to pray. What do you mean? Well, did you ever say to yourself, how do I pray? What does it mean to pray? Am I doing it right? Well, starting March 1st and going for 21 days, every night at 9 o'clock, Father Osmond, well, hello there. 6 feet, please. Father Osmond is going to go through the steps in this book and teach us how to pray. And how's he going to do that? Well, he's going to do it virtually on Facebook, on YouTube, on live stream. Or if you can't watch it at that time, you'll pull it up at a different time. And he's going to go through the steps of how Matthew Kelly says we should pray. And so it'd be good if before we started that, you read the book. I've been reading chapter 1, and you might think, oh, we have to read something. Now, I'm not a huge reader. I consider it a good day if I can read the McDonald's menu. But reading this book only took about a few minutes to read the first chapter. But it really has some great stuff packed in it. And the number one thing that I loved was it stressed the importance of the soul. It said that we have lots of body parts that we know exist. We feel them, we see them. But we don't always remember the soul. And yet, if we forget the soul, we have no connection to God. We need to then, once we realize we have it, feed our soul. How do we feed our soul? Obviously the sacraments, which we receive mostly on Sundays. But during the week, how do we rejuvenate the soul? Matthew Kelly, through this book, and Father Osmond's going to lead us through this every night to teach us how to nourish that soul through prayer. If we don't pray, we're not going to feed our soul. We're not going to feel happy. We're not going to feel the happiness that God wants for us. It'd be like having a cold and addressing it not by eating good stuff, but by eating trash, like that buffoon. When we don't pray, we don't feed our soul, and we feel the emptiness, we feel the anxiety, we feel everything that comes with this world, but nothing that comes from God. And when we feed our soul with prayer, we feel happiness. We feel a purpose. I know this in my own life. Before I became a priest, I did 2 other things that I thought I would love to do as a job. I did them, but they didn't really fill me. It was only when I stopped to pray. I had never prayed and asked God what he wanted me to do with my life, that I found a call to the priesthood. And when I did, I felt a fulfillment and happiness I never felt before. Brothers and sisters, this Lent, let's learn how to pray. Let's maybe pick up this book. If you don't have a copy, we have some at the church. And listen to how Father Osmond walks us through these steps to nourish our soul. Is this bothering you? It's bothering me. Sorry, Father. Starting March 1st and going for 21 days, every night at 9 o'clock. Why 21 days? Well, that's how long, according to the book, it takes to develop a habit. If we do something for 3 weeks, we're going to stick with it. And prayer is so important, we need to learn how to stick with it. So brothers and sisters, beginning March 1st, why don't we begin a new habit, a habit of feeding our soul, so that perhaps this Lent we can learn how we can truly be happy and truly be with God. So join us, beginning March 1st, for just 10 minutes a night, to develop a habit of prayer, so that we can learn how to truly be happy and truly be in love with God. Have a great day, St. Joe's, and we look forward to being with you this March. God bless you.